fellas?
Good morning.
All right.
Damn, good morning, fellas. Good morning. What up?
Thank you. Shout out to my boys right quick. Let me say this right, man. I appreciate y'all brothers coming on the show. We're breaking our top 20 albums of the year. Yeah, beat out. We don't do 10 albums over here, brother. We're doing 20 on this side, all right? Let's get that out the way and shit. I'm going to set it off. Let's set it off right here. Number 20 for me of RIP. I'm going Rock Marciano. Yes, Rock Marciano. 2 projects this year. He had one with Preem called The Coldest Profession. We know Preem worked with Nas, Ransom, and Rock Marciano also. The Prayer's Hands is a dope song. The Good to Go song is fire. I love that Glory Hole beat that Preem did. I love that song a lot. The Rock Markable song is solid. One of my favorite songs on there. He got a song called Travel Fox. If you're Jamaican in the Caribbean living in New York City, you know what Travel Fox is. I had a pair of those. The second project he had was called Rock Marciano Presents Mulberry Silk Road with Errol Holden. I'm not going to front. His brother Errol Holden is fire because Rock Marciano did most of the production on his project and everything like that. So for me, number 20, I got Rock Marciano. Watch what you got.
Straight out the gate, number 20 for me is Gunna.
Okay.
Gunna has turned to be the #1 rapper from Atlanta. Literally, he's the reason why they starting to F the streets because people want to get a cosign. They want permission to work with him.
Okay.
Because he's just super lit. He just did a show in Madison Square Garden, brought Dave East out. Everybody was there. He got one of the biggest songs out right now with Burna Boy.
Whatever that means, Dave East out, whatever that means. But got it.
He got one of the biggest songs out right now, WGFT with Burna Boy. If you look at the theme of this album, he's like, enough of being local in the United States. I'm going international. So he got 3 Nigerian features. He got my man Turbo on production. Turbo just knows how to make bops. My favorite joints on here are Just Say That, Sa Passe, On Me, Forever Be Me. So he's probably the youngest person on this list, and he's 32 years old. But out the gate, Gunna, number 20.
I'm impressed that you know his age and shit. I'm very impressed with the point. He's 32 years old. Hey, what you got number 20, brother?
At number 20, you know, you say I'm from the Midwest, so we're going to start with the Midwest bias early. I got Danny Brown, Stardust. I really love Danny Brown. I think he's probably one of the most consistent people out of the Midwest. Really love how creative he is. And I also think he had got this creative spark after he did his collab joint a couple years back, Scaring the Hoes. So he kind of took that same creative energy and put it into this album. And, you know, out the gate, I love Copycats. I love 1999. I love Book of Daniel to start off the album as well, too. He's probably one of the most consistent guys, and he's out of the box. Like, when you think of someone coming from Detroit, you're thinking of someone that's, like, extremely street, which he still had that street element to him, but he's also a guy that's just really great at crafting great songs, but also having, like, that little bit of a creative edge to him as well. So that's what I got at 20.
Okay. Slam.
Yo, out the gate, at number 20, I got to go with my guy, Uncle Snoop. Is It a Crime? Fire album from top to bottom. From top to bottom. I think from now on, I think he needs to stay away from Dre because that Missionary album wasn't it. And then when he shied away from Dre and started working with different producers, you could hear the clear difference. I'm giving it 4 Mike. 4 Mics is probably his best album post Doggy Style. I'm going there.
Oh, really?
I'm in that bag. Yeah, it's fire. I'm talking about 4 Mics, strong 4 Mics.
The last meal.
Yes, his best album post Doggy Style. I'm talking about from top to bottom, flawless. I'm not gonna call it a classic.
Right.
I'm not gonna call it a classic, but it's for Snoop, it's definitely close. That's the Snoop I can appreciate musically.
So you got Snoop at 20.
Yes, sir.
All right, so Watts got Gunna at 20. My man Lang got Danny Brown at 20. And you got Snoop at 20. And I got Rock Marciano at 20. Watch, I'm going to let you set this off. Number 19, sir. Move it around.
Number 19. Black Sopranos Family, The Outcome. My standout songs, Impossible, featuring Conway, Rome Streets, and Jay Skis. My favorite song on the album is Pick a Side by Conway.
Okay.
The Outcome, featuring Benny. And BTL features Stove God Cooks, OT the Real, and El Camino. So Black Soprano Family, the outcome, number 19.
All right, for me, number 19 is a gentleman that dropped 4 projects this year, y'all. 4 projects, man. April, he dropped Leatherface, which is a very dope project, one of my favorite projects out of the 4 projects he did. That's why RJ Payne real quick here. RJ Payne, number 19 for me. May, he dropped the Sinner with cartoon beats, doing a multitude of all the beats, in fact, and everything like that. And I like the fact when RJ Payne is locking in with a producer. I know you rock with P.A. Dre a lot. I do want to see him branch out other producers and everything like that. He also had the winning Ain't Enough project that was really dope, and also the Dead President's Day album. And I know probably 2 of us are gonna talk about RJ Payne on this show, but a level of consistency with the bars. Number 19, I got RJ Payne. What you got, Lane?
Well, I heard Watson had like some sly remarks about this album, but I'm still gonna put it in there anyway. I got Chance the Rapper, you know what I'm saying, Star Line. I really enjoyed this album. I'm gonna keep it real. I might be showing my age here, but it was dope to see Chance the Rapper have a resurgence, especially after his last album. His last album was probably one of the biggest disappointments of the last decade, honestly, coming off of The Coloring Book, right where he won a Grammy, and then having The Big Day, which is like a mockery to so many people. But this one, man, I mean, what else could you ask for? Introspective raps, creativity, rapping with like really dope people. Like he had Vic Mensa on here, he had Joey Badass on here, and he's delivering some really good music. He also had like The Ride, where he had Do or Die on there. That was very nostalgic, right? So some of my favorite standout tracks.
Kept the very Chicago Do or Die.
Yeah. So I was really rocking with that, and I also like how like he's kind of taking on this passing of the guard role, because he also has like up and coming Chicago people on the album as well too. Favorite standout tracks is No More Old Men, The Negro Problem featuring BJ the Chicago Kid, and The Ride with Do or Die. Those 3 songs are the ones I bump consistently.
And let me just say this before I pass it to you, Slan. Go back to the Chance. Chance and now he's one person that I spoke to you guys earlier about who was going to make my list, and he did not make my list. But to everything that Lang said, I agree, because I gave Chance to rap. And watch, I told you this, and Slan, I told you this off air. I gave Chance a listen and shit like that. That's a very mature album. A very, very mature album. Do you agree, Lang? Very mature album?
Oh, absolutely. I feel like with each album, he's grown more mature. I just think that this one, he kind of fine-tuned that like new stage that he was in. I feel like the last album, he was kind of trying to tamper with grown content, and it just didn't pan out well. I feel like with this one, he kind of found his pocket. You know, he kind of found that pocket to where he could rap the maturity stuff while also just having the concepts to match.
All right. Slam, what you got, man? 19, man.
19. At 19, I got my homeboy, my homie. I fuck with him. Wiz Khalifa.
Okay.
Christian Orange Juice too. That brought me back to the blog era days. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because he was one of the guys back then, you know, in the blog era. And it just brought me back. Like that's the old Wiz Khalifa that I can appreciate musically. Another album, I got it at 4 mics for Wiz Khalifa. You know what I'm saying? That's his thing. You know, he stuck to the formula on this album. He went back to the old Wiz, and I was fucking with it. So I got that.
Did it give you Kush and OJ vibes, since you speak of like that blog era of Wiz Khalifa?
Yep. That's the old Wiz. Yep.
All right, Slam, I'm gonna stay with you, Slam. What you got for 18? I'm gonna stay with you here. What you got for 18?
18. I got UFO Feed, Hustle, Weed, and Music. It's definitely a vibe album. Fire beats. I forgot who produced the album, but I think UFO Feed in general, I think he's slept on. I think he's Fat Joe's artist. I don't know if he's directly signed to him or Fat Joe be pushing him, but he's fire. He's one of the dopest newer guys out. He had a fire album last year, I believe. He was on my list last year. Strap, that was produced by Fredro Starr. Fredro Starr is a fire producer too, so he was on my list last year, and he gonna make it this year. You know what I'm saying? So he's at number 18.
All right, Watch, what you got? 18, man.
Number 18 is West Side Gun 12. And the reason why I like this album, because this was just like a raw album for the hungry MCs. Anything that Stove God Cook is on, it's immediate to the playlist. I'm at that point with Stove God Cook. He got Estee Nax on here. He got Brother Tom.
That's my guy, Brother Tom. That's my
He got
guy.
Brother Tom. He got Brother Tom all throughout the album. So this is number 18 for me. West Side Gun 12.
What you got, Lane?
At number 18, I got G Herbo, Little Herb. I think that probably the most, like, I guess his biggest joint right now is Went Legit. I hear that on the radio every single day. Everyone tries to freestyle on it. But I think that it's probably one of his better albums he's released since maybe PTSD that came out in like 2020, whatever.
Right.
A guy that's pretty consistent in dropping music, but really love Went Legit. Emergency with Turbo and Wyclef John. One Chance. He is just from top to bottom. I don't really have any skips, so that's what I have at 18.
18 for me, fellas. I got Shay Noor. Yeah, Shay Noor. Sister had 4 projects from Shay. She had the Seeds in Babylon with Superior A producing that she linked up with. She also had the Color Chocolate 2 project. That's my favorite project from her. She also had the Story song on there. One of my favorite songs on Color Chocolate 2 is a song called Stories. Also in August, she dropped a project called No Validation with the producers called The Other Guys. Very dope production on it also. The song was 38 Special, Smooth Jazz. Love that song a lot. Sugar Water's dope also. And then in November, she dropped this a project with Homegirl 7, the Conway's artist, Homegirl 7. I can't pronounce 7 XT, whatever her name is and stuff like that. 10 joints, a lot of back and forth between these sisters and everything, man. I really, really like this project. With 7 and everything. So I got Shay Noor at 18. Lang, go back to you, man. Give me 17.
At 17, I got Conway, You Can't Kill God with Bullets. Probably the coldest album name you could ever have, right? So really enjoyed this album. He never misses with the lyrics. I think it's always like maybe sometimes it's like the sequencing or the production. I think he kind of gets like that. I feel like, you know what it is? I feel like you get that Rick Ross treatment every once in a while where people say like his music sounds the same. Like he has like a bunch of different like samey beats and samey content or whatever. But I feel like if you're able to pull it off consistently with dope material, it shouldn't even matter. So really love the song with Diamonds, Rock Marciano. I like the Crazy Avery, The Painter, New Devils. I thought he was cooking on this album. So that's what I have at 17.
Okay. Watch what you got.
At number 17, I have Joel Ortiz, Love, Peace, and Trauma.
Okay.
My standout cuts is the introspective banger, On My Own, with a graphic crooked eye. That song stayed on rotation all year.
Okay.
Never Forget featuring Locksmith, another song that I love. Ortiz got a song called Pen, Pad, and Dream. Or Joel Ortiz just spazzes on that song. And then he has just a Heat Makers head nod banger called The Yawa, produced by the Heat Makers from Diplomat fame. So this album was a definite listen for me. Played it throughout the years while it came out. So my number 17 is Joel Ortiz, Love, Peace, and Trauma.
And watch, correct me if I'm wrong, though. Joel Ortiz and Heat Makers, they've been doing music as of the last couple of years, though, right? Joel and
They have a classic with Fred the Godson.
Right, Fred the Godson joint and everything like that. Where.
And Heat Makers produced a lot of stuff he did with Crooked Eye too. Mm-hmm. So the Heat Makers been outside. So yeah.
All right. What you got, Slam?
2 things. First of all, I didn't know Joel Ortiz dropped the album. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I got to check that out. And I don't want to go too off, but yo, you got to stop disrespecting Dave East, bitch. I don't know if it's something personal. You got to stop disrespecting Dave East.
You got there yet? Where you going with that?
You got to stop disrespecting him. You be violating, yo.
All right. Ahead,
number 17. At number 17, top 3 female MC in the world, Shay Noor. Shay Noor and 7 the Genius.
Yeah, 7 the Genius.
Damn, I don't want to butcher the name. Decide Crowns, fire album. I listened to the Chocolate. I listened to her other albums too. She's dope. She's just fire. At this point, I'm not even. She's a dope MC. She's just not a female MC. She's one of the best. Period. I know the last time I was shitting on the ladies, I just didn't like that song from Nas. But don't get it twisted. I fuck with the ladies. She's definitely one of the best MCs. Straight north. She always makes my list. Always, always, always.
Slan, how do you feel about her production?
I've heard better, but it wasn't trash
She's
either.
still
You
learning.
get what I'm saying? Like,
She's still
yeah,
learning, bro.
yeah. She's still getting her feet wet with the production. But I think if she keeps on going, she could definitely get better. But it's not whack. I just think it could be better. That's all.
All right.
But but she's definitely number 17. Yo, she's 17 on my list.
Number 17 for me, Strata Shaolin Island, Raekwon the Chef, the Imperia, New Clothes, 14 joints on here. The Promulgate song with Carlton Fisk and Inspector Deck. I thought Deck killed his verse and everything like that. The Wild Cosigns with Westside Gun, Conway and Benny the Butcher, one of my favorite songs. I thought Conway smoked his verse and sets it off wild lovely on there. The 606 School featuring Ghostface and Method Man also. The song with Nas has 3 songs with Ghostface on here. I don't love the album. I like it though, and it's always good to hear Raekwon rapping everything, man. Watch what you got at 16, man.
16. Have the E for me PMD, the Green Eye Bandit. He dropped the Dynamic Duos late in the year. He dropped what I consider a Song of the Year candidate. Sidewalk Executives featured MOP. It's one of my favorite songs of the year.
Okay.
He dropped on that album, you have Test Me with Parrish Smith, with PMD. He got Back to the Party with Salt and Pepper. That gives you some nice vibes in the club, dancing or whatever. Spectacle with Helter Skelter. It's good to hear Sean P. Fucking rock. So at number 16, Dynamic Duo, Eric Sermon.
Okay. What you got, Lang? 16, brother.
At 16, and this guy's gonna make a couple appearances because he's that great of a producer. I got Larry June, 2 Chainz, and The Alchemist. Life is Beautiful. That
16.
Yeah. I mean, because there's other joints that he has this year that's gonna be higher. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure we're gonna mention those other 2 albums as well too. But we'll get to that.
You all put them in one. Put them all together though. In one album though.
I mean, Alchemist is a producer, not a rapper.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean? So like he has multiple collaborations, so that's different. But really enjoyed this album, man. I feel like Larry June has been pretty consistent as well too. And I like what 2 Chainz brought to the table. I feel like 2 Chainz is a very underrated lyricist. I know like he's not maybe a traditional lyricist per se. When you put him next to other like perennial rappers, he can hang in there with them. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he flows smoothly with his production. I felt like the title track was dope. Really enjoyed I've Been, Any Day, Generation, Epiphany. I feel like this is one of those albums where you could play it from front to back and not have any issues with it. And this is what you call car music, right?
Yes.
So it's like one of those things where like certain albums are, you know, can be appreciated like anywhere, but like specifically in your car, if you have a long drive to work. I drive an hour and a half to work every day. Right. Like this album I put on, and it makes the drive a lot smoother. So really enjoyed this album. Shout out to all 3 of those individuals.
And let me go real quick. Lang, I gotta stay where you at. I can't make this up. You had June at 16. I got June at 16. You can't make this up. Larry June at number 16. Listen, man. The brother dropped 2 projects. Lang just talked about this eloquently, man. The Life is Beautiful with 2 Chainz, with Alchemist. Very slept on production album-wise and everything like that. 11 songs with Chainz and June's. I thought June and 2 Chainz trying to see if their worlds are meshed together. And they pretty much meshed together. I won't lie to you at all, man. And in July 2, 2025, Larry dropped the Until Night Comes project. The Ardos got wing song. The Cardo got wing songs. 14 songs on there. Then the 50s in the City song is very dope, and the Black Man song is dope also. And something you said also, Larry June is a vibe, man. When I'm whipping in the car, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. June is a vibe. I like 2 Chainz, but I prefer Larry June more than 2 Chainz. For me, at number 16, I got Larry June. What you got, Slam?
At number 16, one of the greatest MCs of all time. One of the most consistent MCs of all time.
Okay.
Sky Zoo, Views of a Lifetime. He never falls short on projects. Never. Whether it be EPs or like, you know, whatever he drops, no less than 4 mics, his album. So yeah, 4 mics, strong 4 mics from top to bottom, fire. He got a dope joint on there with Conductor, that I like. Yeah, man. There's not much to say about Sky Zoo other than just consistency throughout the years. I still think he's underrated. You know what I'm saying? So I got him at number 16, views of a lifetime.
What you
And
got?
real quick, if people haven't caught like Three's interview with Sky Zoo, it was a very dope interview he just recently did. So check that out.
Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate
Fire.
Yeah.
Yep.
What you got, brother?
For number 15,
Yes, sir.
huh?
Yes, sir.
Number 15, I got Benny the Butcher, Summertime Butch 2. I like when Benny just brings it back to rapping over dope beats. You can tell when Benny wants to get back into his element. This is one of those albums. The standout songs to me is Told You So, 77 Club, Summertime Butch 25,
Mm-hmm.
and then the last song on the album, East Side Butch Freestyle, where Benny is just going in. So at number 15, Benny the Butcher, Summertime Butch 2.
What you got, Lane?
Yeah, so at number 15, I got, and this individual has a multitude of projects. He's released the most projects out of any like active rapper you can say right now. I got Boldy James. But the one, if I have to be specific, the one I'm gonna pick is Alphabet Highway.
Okay.
Another smooth listen. It was kind of hard to pick, but if I had to pick one, that would be the one because that's the one I play consistently. Really enjoyed that album. Really enjoyed the production he was given. That was another collaborative album, one producer, one MC album. Favorite song on there is Entrapment, but I can't even choose any other tracks outside of that because it all like flows together smoothly. It's like all one cohesive track. But yeah, I got Boldy James at 15.
What you got, Slam?
15.
Yes, sir.
This album grew on me. I like it a little better now than when I first heard it. And that's
Okay.
Light Years. Nas and Primo.
You got
Nas and Primo at 15. Writers, that's the standout joint for me.
Okay.
I like, I think he, that album is the essence right there. So, that song, that's the flagship song for me on that album. Again, I'm not a fan of the Primo production on there, but it's not trash. Like, it's not trash, but it's definitely not Primo that we're accustomed to. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm definitely giving that album strong 3.5 mics.
All right, so let me ask you,
3.5.
Slam, you said it grew on you, right?
Yeah, it grew on me a little bit. Yeah, I started listening to it more, and then I'm like, it's not that bad, but it's definitely not up to Primo. That album is more about Primo, not Nas. And I always said that. That album was supposed to.
So
Like,
what
let
grew
us know, right?
on you on the album? Was it the beats or more listening to the lyrics or a multitude of two things? What grew on you? Because if you have it at 15, if it grew on you, that means you had it at number 20 or didn't make your list, sir.
No, before it grew on me, that shit was at like 19 before.
Okay.
It moved up. It was at 19.
Okay.
So it moved up. And as far as what I like about it, the beats are okay. The beats are not trash, but it's just not the Primo that I'm accustomed to. He's my GOAT producer, but I think he could do better. I don't know if he's using the same material as far as machines or whatever as far as the production, but it's not trash, but it's not up to Primo standards for me. But it's definitely at 15. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Number 15 for me, I got my man J.I.D. God does like ugly. I gotta give my man, he's clapping right now. I gotta give my brother back props because he kept drawing me in the head for a while to listen to J.I.D. and everything like that. And I gotta be honest, man, You Ugly song is very dope. The Glory song is very dope. He has a lot of up-tempo songs, the like work, the flow pockets, the cadence. Community is one of my favorite songs on this whole project. And I gotta be honest, J.I.D. be getting busy, brother. It's a 4 mic. I don't think it's less than 3.5, and I don't think it's above 4 mics still. But it's a good
whoa. You know what? I'm tired. You know what? I'm letting you rock out. I'm letting you rock out. How the hell you like? How the hell you like J.I.D. but be shitting on Dave East? What the fuck is wrong with you, yo?
Yeah,
relax, Slan. Relax.
You bugging.
Relax.
Nah, hell no. I'm trying to keep my cool. I'm tired of the Dave East disrespect from you. I don't know if it's
boy, you have to throw J.I.D. in there, though.
Nah.
Why you have to throw him in there?
you like Larry June, but you don't like Davies.
Larry June been one of Davies twice on
No, get
Sunday.
up out of here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, whatever.
Absolutely. I rock with JID Project, man.
The
Go
only
ahead.
song I listen to from that album is the joint with the clips. That's it. Other than that, I turn that shit on.
And a few verses he had Eminem a year ago. He smoked his few
Eminem,
verses.
don't even mention Eminem. Don't even mention that shit. Don't even mention it.
Why would I not mention Marshall Mathers?
Because he's overrated. Get the fuck out of here. Don't mention that.
Eminem overrated?
What?
All right, bro. I don't. You know what?
Top 3 most overrated MC of all time.
Of all time, Eminem.
Of all time, top 3.
How's he overrated? Let me ask you that. If you mind me asking, how's he overrated?
Yo, he's corny as fuck, yo. He's corny. He's trash. He's corny. That shit don't resonate with me at all. What he says doesn't. He's a cornball. He's a lame. He's a cornball. I'm not fucking with him. I'm not fucking with him at all.
Sir, a person who learned from Reggie Noble, Andre 3000, Trench from Naughty by Nature, he learned from
You just named 2 other overrated MCs, but that's another conversation. That's another conversation.
We here now. Whom?
Redman is overrated. He's overrated at this point. He hasn't been good for over 25 years.
At this point,
he hasn't been good for over 25 years.
Excuse me?
And then you hold up. Then you mentioned Andre 3000, another overrated MC. Great as one half of Outkast, but he has no solo material for you to be justifying anything. I'm going on
verses.
I don't care what you're talking about. No, man. No.
He smoked all his verses.
Top three most overrated MCs is Eminem, Lil Wayne, and Andre 3000. I'm
three.
I'm throwing Redman at number 4. I'm throwing Redman at number 4. Top 4 overrated. Most overrated.
Hey, 3, real quick. I don't know if you're familiar with this term, but this is what you call rage baiting. Let's get to number 14.
At number 14, I have Wu-Tang Clan and Mathematics, Black Samson, the Bastard Swordsman. Okay. This is a legitimate Wu-Tang Clan album. This is a full-on Wu-Tang Clan album. A la Mathematics, in-house producer. He's produced many classics.
Very slept on producer in the Wu Camp. Him and True Master. Good though.
So this gave me a great feel, a nostalgic feel. Okay. I love that they have a song with 38 Special RJ Payne. It's called Let's Do It Again. When this album came out, I treated it like it's a Wu-Tang Clan album. It gave me the feel like it was a Wu-Tang Clan album, and it got a lot of play. So at number 14, Wu-Tang Clan, Black Samson, the Bastard Swordsman.
Let me ask you a question about that, Watts. When you say it gave you all Wu vibes?
Yes, it did.
Even with the production, or was it the rapping, or was it artists?
The rapping and the production.
Okay. Any artists? Can you give us names of them, that people that rap on there?
I just told you. All the Wu's on there. All of the Wu's rapping. Okay, all the Wu's on there rapping.
All right. What you got, Slander, man? Number 14.
I got number 14. I got Rock Marcy and Primo. Okay. The Coldest Profession. I actually like this album. I think Primo did a better job with Rock Marcy than he did with Nas.
What about Ransom? Ransom, Rock Marciano, and Nas all had Primo production.
Yeah.
Rank them for me. Rank them.
I like to conduct the album better.
Nigga,
with Ransom.
I said Primo.
I'm talking about you talking about I'm gonna throw the Coldest Profession. That's the best one.
Over Ransom and over Nas.
Production wise, yes.
Okay. All right,
Production wise, yes. Yep. Right. Yep. So that's where we at, 14 or 13?
14. We're 14.
Okay, yeah. That's Rock Marcy. Yep.
Okay. What you got?
Yep.
At 14, I got Billy Woods Gollywog. I'm not gonna lie, I was very late to the Billy Woods party. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I heard him was on No Name's album in 2023. And then once I heard that verse, it made me want to go back to his work, and then made me anticipate this album. And this is probably one of the best concept albums I've heard this year. Very experimental, probably is not everyone's cup of tea, but from a rapping standpoint and from a content standpoint, I feel like it's some of the best content I've heard this year. Some of my standout tracks is Waterproof Mascara, Corinthians, Counterclockwise. Like, this brother is just really dense when it comes to writing. Like, when you talk about like conceptual rappers, another person that I'll kind of get to in the next slot, he's one of the best newer guys doing it, you know, coming out of Brooklyn, doing great things. You know, just another subgenre of rap that I think is just done at a high level. So that's what I got at number 14.
All right. And number 14 for me, fellas, I got Ghostface Killer, Supreme Clientele Part 2. Only thing is, I wish his brother did not name this project Supreme Clientele 2, all due respect. It dropped in October of this year. He brought back the skits game. You got the pause skit, that was hilarious. Features from MOP, Styles P, Conway, Ty Boogie, Raekwon, Method Man, Nems, and Nas. The Curtis May song with SP and Conway, I Rock with Heavy. Soulful beats on some joints. Watch, you just spoke about Fourth Disciple. The Fourth Disciple is one of my favorite songs on this project. He had the Georgie Porgy sample with MC Light, Georgie Porgy sample. Rap Kingpin is my favorite song on Supreme Clientele Part 2. So I got Ghostface Killer at number 14. Slam, what you got, man, at number 13, brother?
13?
Yeah.
I got this guy right here, man. I think he's better than what I give him credit for. I got Freddie Gibbs, Alfredo 2. Fire album. I think Alchemist gives him his best beats. I think they're inseparable. You know what I'm saying? Those two, they make fire projects together. Again, I'm not.
I never Freddie Gibbs make dope projects too, but I rock with. I see what you're saying.
Nah, it's not. It's okay, but nah. I definitely like this one.
Alfredo 2, Alfredo 1. Which one? Alfredo 1 or Alfredo 2 for you? Which one?
Part 2.
What's over 1?
I liked 1 a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie. The first one had Conway on it and Benny on it. They both,
I think Alchemist, he gets in a different bag when he works with Freddie Gibbs as far as production. I like it. I think they're doing Part 3 too, so I guess that's coming out sometime next year, something like that.
All right, watch what you got, brother. 13, man.
Number 13, I have Blue Hefner, the PLK. Banks is a sure thing. Y'all might blow. This is pure lyricism. Lots of introspection. It has my Song of the Year candidate.
Oh, God, here we go.
Endangered Species, produced by Nicholas Craven, featuring Tony Stark's Ghostface Killer. This is been in rotation since it came out. Other standout joints, 1982, featuring Duffel Bag Ran. Another standout song, Despite My Mistakes, featuring Styles P. So number 13 for me, the PLK, Blue Hefner, Lloyd Banks.
Okay, what you got, Lang?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I like this album initially, and I like it even like more the more I listen to it. And when y'all did a review on it, I felt like it was more of a production review as opposed to an album review. I got Nas Light Years, 13. Okay. And if I'm being quite honest, man, I think Watson's assessment of this album hit it right on the head. It's an ode to hip hop, and it's an ode to Nas's legacy. And I think when you look at it from that lens, it makes you appreciate the album even more.
Okay.
I will say the second half of the album is much better than the first half. It starts off rocky 100%. So I can see why people have like these grievances with the album, especially those first, like the first track was good, but like 2, 3, and 4 was kind of Get Ready, New York State of Mind, Welcome to the Underground. Those three right there, it was a rough start. But once you get to like Madman on, like there's nothing to discuss. Some of my favorite tracks on there, I love It's Time, one of my favorite tracks on there, one of my favorite beats on there too. I like that loop that he had on there as well too. Nasty Esco, Nasir, another concept song. This brother's probably the best when it comes to like having a concept and articulating it in the best fashion possible. My Story, Your Story with the trade-off with him and AZ is great to me. Bouquet to the Ladies, amazing. And then my favorite song on there in general is Junkie. I think that's the best song on that album. I really do. So that's what I have at 13.
All right, at 13 for me, I'm keeping it Mass Appeal. Had Ray, had Ghost, and we're gonna go to De La Soul. Listen, man, it is great to hear De La Soul rap, man. RP Dave and everything like that. But this album, Cabin in the Sky, is a very dope project, man. 18 to 19 songs. The You Don't Stop song I like a lot. The Sunny Storm song with Premier. Love that beat by Primo. I'm not gonna lie, man. Good Health song is solid also. Although De La Soul had a dope production, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. The Running Back song with Nas, I love a lot. The Patty Cake song, I like a lot. The Silent of Truth, beat by Premier again. Like that song a lot. So I got De La Soul at 13. Lang, I'm going right back to you again. Number 12, sir.
At number 12, I got The Uncomfortable Truth, Ransom. I think that's the best project he had this year. When you guys were talking about Ransom stuff, that's the first album that I go to. Right. I love the trade-offs that he has with JRs on some of his tracks. I feel like they kind of push each other when it comes to like just rapping at the highest level. Ransom don't even really need the extra motivation, but when he has someone else that raps, just as fire, it pushes him at another level. But standout tracks on that album is Temple Run, Late Replies, and Flowers and Tombstones. I really love when Ransom is on point with the lyricism, but then adds like a level of, I guess, introspection or a little bit of substance in the raps too. It just amplifies what he does already. So 22 minutes, not that long of an album, but it seems like there's a lot that you get out of those 22 minutes. So that's what I got at 12.
All right. Watch what you got at 12, brother.
At 12, I have OT the Real. The Wars I Won.
I knew OT was coming somewhere in this conversation. Again, brother.
OT the Real is the best in 2025. OT the Real is the best hood, drug talk, street rapper in hip hop. And this year, I'm only talking about this year. He is the best, meaning he captures it, talks about it, explains it better than any MC I've heard this year. My standout cuts on here is Life Plus Life featuring Benny Superhead Nod, Bird Flu, Fishtown, the last song on the album, End of Day. So for me, number 12, OT the Real, The Wars I Won.
He had a couple projects this year, didn't he?
Yeah, yes, he did. He had a couple projects this year. And that is why I say the way he talks about the streets, drugs, jail, hood, nobody's doing it better than him in 2025.
Shout out to my Kensington niggas. He represents Kensington and shit. What you laughing about, Slang? Hey, what you want to say? Go ahead. Free form, man. We talk hip hop here. What's up, man?
OT the Real, yo. You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of like, yo, he's group home. Like he's that
group home.
Yeah, meaning he's not that good of a rapper. I think he's as good as the production that's on. Yeah, that was 30 days.
Hood stories though. He paints very.
I don't want to hear that.
He does though. He does.
Come on. I listened to the album. Yeah, it's a good album, but that I'm giving 38 Express the credit for that. I'm not giving OT the Real the credit.
He got a rap though, Slam.
I'm not buying none of that shit he's talking about. I'm sorry. Stop. Talking about he's the best drug talk. The best drug talk. Hell no.
I said this year though. This year.
I don't care what year it is. No. But he's not even. He won't be in the top.
We're talking about 2025, sir.
2025. He won't. No. He won't even crack a top 30. Hell no.
In drug talk.
No.
So give me 29.
No.
Fuck
I'll listen to
29 rappers in 2025 that's talking more hood shit. OT the Red drug talk.
Yo, I'd rather listen to Yo Gotti talk drug talk than that motherfucker right there.
Yo Gotti's a nice OT the Real in rapping, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Respectfully.
You talking about drug talk? We talking about drug talk.
I'm going OT.
We talking about drug talk.
I'm going OT the Real over Yo Gotti.
Give me Yo Gotti.
All right, whatever. At number 12 for me, my man Rome Streets, May 2025. We got one project this year called Train Spotting, produced by Conductor. The Andre Agassi song I liked a lot. The Ricky Bobby song with Method Man. I mean, I can sit there and talk about Method Man all day in verses that he smoked, man. It's like you rappers give Method the beat and send him the track, and he just comes back and give you a fucking 5 mic verse. Rule 4080 might be my favorite song on Rome Street's project. Connie's Revenge song also. He had a Joe Pesci song, but Benny had a song called Joe Pesci also. I like Benny's Joe Pesci song more than Rome Street's Joe Pesci song. But for me, at number 12, I got Rome Street. Watch, I'm coming right back to you, man. Number 11, man. What you got?
Number 11. Your favorite rollout of the year, 3. Clips. You love that rollout. You never seen a rollout before until the Clips did a rollout.
I love their rollout now. This
love their rollout.
Just this year. Relax.
I know you love their rollout. You love their tiny desk. You love the tiny desk freestyle. Get it. Number 11 to me is the Clips. Let God sort them out. They got features from Nas, features from K-Dot. My favorite song is the last song on the album, Grace of God.
I love that song.
What I liked about what the Clips did was they did change and bring the conversation and said the 50-year-old MCs got something to say. The love that Malice is getting as a 53-year-old MC, I love to see that in hip hop. That means it's fighting back on ageism. So at number 11 for me, the Clips, let God sort them out.
All right. Let me ask you, can I ask you a question, sir? You have Clips at number 11, and the way you spoke eloquently about the Clips album, I would think they'd be higher than 11 the way you just spoke.
The albums I got rated over it hit me, they hit me different.
11, the Clips? 11?
Absolutely. Yeah, 2025 was a great year for hip hop. Great year.
That's your rebuttal. It's a great year for hip hop. And everything you just said about the Clips, and you said 50-year-old.
Everything I said about the Clips.
And you got these niggas at number 11?
Everything I say about the Clips, I'm going to say about my top 10 list. Everything.
All right, man. What you got, Lane?
I actually am only one spot behind you. I got Train Spotting at number 11. Same thing that you said. I mean, this guy, Conductors is pretty great. And I think that when you put him with Rome Streets, another consistent guy, you're just going to get consistent great work. I mean, Ricky Bobby, like you mentioned, was a dope track. Died 1,000 Times is another track that I really enjoyed too. Connie's Revenge. Yeah, man. I think when we talk about consistent producers, you can make an argument that in this decade, in the 2020s, Conductor has been performing at a top 5 producer level in this decade, particularly. If you look at just the work that he's done consistently across multiple projects with multiple different people, and just, you know, having a way to kind of reinvigorate that old New York sound, but in this lens of hip hop is just incredible to me. So, but yeah, I have Train Spotting at number 11 without question. It was right outside of my top 10. The thing is though, is like we got albums that came out later in the year that kind of knocked it down. If they weren't there, he probably would be in my top 10. But that's what I got at 11.
What you got, Slam?
At number 11, right? I think number 12. I didn't say what was my 12th spot. It's Summertime Bush. Nah, it's Summertime Bush then. But we'll move on to number 11. So number 11 is Supreme Clientele 2, Ghostface. I like the album, but I'm on your side when it pertains to the Supreme Clientele 2 title itself.
Right.
That, you know what I'm saying? Like the first album, you can't match that. I'm not a big fan of artists, trying to create their classics again. You know what I'm saying? Very few have great second album. You know what I'm saying? Like part 2 and 3 and stuff like that. So I like the album. It's fire. I give it about 3.5 mics strong. 3.5 mics. You can tell the difference between the old Ghostface and the new Ghostface, meaning you can tell the difference between the tracks, because there was tracks on there that he said he did 10, 15 years ago, and then he threw it on there. And you could tell.
How do you feel about him having songs from years ago and then putting on this project? How do you feel about that?
I don't have an issue with it, because great music is great music. You know what I'm saying? It has no timetable. But you could tell the difference in the voice. You know what I'm saying? His voice is not the same on certain tracks. So you could tell which one is old and which one is new. But definitely it's fire. strong 3.5 mics at number 11. The Supreme Clientele too.
Number 11, my guy West Side Gun. Do. Dropped 3 projects this year. First project was February 2025. You got the Boswell song with SD Nick and Store of God. I thought Store of God smoked that verse. A lot of Store of God verses on this project is very dope. I feel every year West Side Gun introduces me, whether it's a new artist like Brother Tom, or introduce me to new producers like CG or Camouflage Funk and Danny the Flair and these guys that he worked with and everything like that. He does a great job in that. Brother Tom is one of my favorite new artists right now. West Side Gun, I know y'all gonna scream that Store of God shit as you should, but please, I want to go back and listen to Brother Tom, some of the songs. Brother Tom is really him, man. I rock with Brother Tom heavy, man. Brother Tom's verse on Health Science and Gumbo Yaya. Gumbo Yaya is one of my favorite songs this year. I stay posting Brother Tom's verse on Gumbo Yaya. Then August, he dropped Heels Have Eyes Part 2. The Heel Cena song I liked a lot. The Mary Kitchen with Brother Tom and A.A. Rashad was dope. The Mandela song is one of my favorite West Side Gun solo projects, and Conductor did that beat also. Fire Conductor beat. He had the Aunt Gina song with Sky Zoo, produced by CG. That was fire also. The Brick song with Brother Tom, also fire. And then in October, he dropped Heels Part 3. It had the Free Rolly song with Benny. Benny whole verse coming sideways, talking crazy about Freddie Gibbs. And they had a song called Tito Santana with Rome Streets. Wale had a song called Tito Santana also with Joe Budden back in the day. The Bob Ass song also, and the Gus Macker song featuring Brother Tom. So at number 11, I got my guy West Side Gun. Watch what you got number 10, brother.
At number 10, straight out of Long Island, De La Soul, Cabin in the Sky.
Okay.
Everybody likes production. Everybody talks heavy about production.
Let's say my name, brother.
So when you get an album that gives you production and then gives you top lyricism, then you're going to get a great album. Got Primo production. You got the Chocolate Boy Wonder production. The lead single, The Package. Like you said, Run It Back with Nas. Love it. Love that song. Yours featuring Common, another fire standout song.
Mm-hmm.
NF featuring Tariq, Black Thought, greatest lyrical MC to come out of Philly easily, no question about it. So,
Who?
Black Thought, Tariq Trotter on this album. So,
Beans,
De La Soul, Cabin in the Sky, top 10 hip-hop album of 2025. So in 3, you was like, yo, what albums you got over the Clips? You're going to get an explanation. And De La Soul is one of them.
Now, real quick, Watts, before we go, I got a question. So I have that on my list too, a little bit higher, but I got a question because this album gave me like vibes of We Got It From Here, Thank You From Your Service. When Tribe Called Quest did like their final album in 2016, did you get that vibe at all? Or did you like
this was a better album to me.
Wow.
This was a much better album to me. And Pasta Noose is reminding everybody, I'm nice. I can rhyme. I'm going ball for ball with the best. So he actually was the MVP because he had to keep this album up. He had to keep this album going.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So this is an absolute top 10 album, an album that 3 has to accept that I have over the Clips.
What you got, Slam? What you got, Slam?
At number 10, I got Smoke DZA, On My Way to Berlin.
Okay.
He dropped this album earlier this year. I think he's the most consistent MC from Harlem.
You got Smoke DZA over Nas?
Yeah. Post the Dipset era, he's the most consistent from Harlem. Just musically. He's fire. He don't drop trash projects. He's consistent. He's one of the best. He's always been one of the best.
Smoke DZA kind of high, brother. Smoke DZA real high though.
He's from the blog era. He was the nicest MC from the blog era.
What is that? Blog era. I mean,
yeah, he was that. He was the nicest one out of all of them. Out of all of those like rappers
give me the names of the blog era niggas, please, real quick, please.
The blog era, you got like Mac Miller, right? You got like rappers like that. Like, yeah,
Mac Miller,
got
Cole, Wiz Khalifa,
Wiz
Big
Khalifa,
Sean.
Smoke
Big
Diz is not
Sean,
better than J. Cole at all, Negro. You're bugging. No, he's not. That's not
J.
even
Yo, y'all put too much stock in that man,
no,
man. He's nah, man. I got
better than Jermaine Cole.
I got smoke.
Am I?
I got Smoke Digger better than J. Cole. Yeah,
What? In what, Snap? In
he's
what?
better.
We're talking about, hold on. Nah, yo, Slander, you got Smoke Dizza because you said he's the most consistent from Harlem. You think he's better than Nino, man?
Hell yeah.
Nah.
Hell yeah.
Rapping?
Nino, man. Yes.
You throw a beat on X Nino Man and Smoke Diz in a rap? I'm going Nino Man twice on Sunday. Twice. Smoke Diz, I rock with you, my nigga. I love the project. Good baby.
There's a all day. He's the best, most consistent MC from Harlem post the Dipset era.
Over Max B.
There's nobody. Max B just put out a trash album. Get the fuck out of here. You bugging.
Overall.
Yes, he's better than Max B. Yes, he's better than Max B. Yes, he's better than Max B. Whoever said Max B was that nice? He had a wave. Max B's not nice like that.
I like how you say
he goes to pen. He could write some joints. Yeah, nah, he's not nice. He ain't. I never put him up there like, yo, no. It's Smoke Dizzle. Smoke
Dizzle. Max B. I'm gonna listen to Max B first.
You out your damn mind. I wouldn't. No. No. He just put out a trash ass album.
Yo, Slander, will you acknowledge that Nino Man has the most Jadakiss features, and he's been going ball for ball with Jadakiss for 10 years? Would you just acknowledge that?
Because it got him nowhere. That's equivalent to fucking Jay-Z's rapping with Nas. Does nothing for him. Nothing for him.
What a nasty analogy.
Nothing for him. Nothing for him. No, nothing. No, Nino Man is not that good, yo. I think Jadakiss tried to push him a little bit. It ain't go nowhere. I think Mills or whatever, he got a bigger buzz than Nino Man, and I don't even like him either like that.
Jay Mills?
Yo, no Mills, the other white rapper that Jadakiss he try to push on us. That Jadakiss he try to push on us.
Let me ask you a question. You got Millsy over Nino Man in terms of rapping?
Yeah. A little bit, yeah. Not much, but they none of them are good to me. None of them are that good to me anyway. So you asked me to compare both. I'll listen to Millsy's before.
You ready for this? You ready for this? Nino Man, to me personally, is just as good as Rome Streets.
I think you're bugging. You're
bugging. Damn, man. Now you bugging the fuck out. Get the fuck
out of here.
I got Nino Man right there with him.
Hell no.
Best rapper out of Harlem.
Yo. What?
Best rapper out of Harlem, Nino Man. And Nino Man had right now, Nino Man has a Child of the Ghetto Freestyle 3.
Did you hear it? Nino Man,
I got Nino Man right there with him.
Rome Street.
Rome Street. Yeah. Rome Street is arguably one of the best MCs on the planet. You bugging. You bugging.
Nino Man.
Projects. Rome Street.
Nino Man, bro. Nino Man is right there with him, ball for ball.
It's not right there with Nino.
Easily.
Oh, man.
Easily word. I think the easily word is crazy. I think you're bugging with the easily word. Slander was bugging. For you to sit there and put
Nino Man is better than
absolutely.
Oh, shit.
Absolutely.
I know a nigga in front of the store right now that's standing in front of the store that's better than fucking Nino Man.
No, you don't.
Nino Man is trash.
No, you don't.
He's not good. He's not good.
Best rapper out of Harlem.
He's not good.
Best rapper out of Harlem.
That's saying much right
trash. That's not
out of Harlem, though.
He's trash. Yo, he's not. No. Huh?
Is that saying much, though?
Is that saying much?
You know, it ain't like there's a lot of nice niggas out of Harlem right now.
Again, Smoke Diz is the most consistent, best MC from Harlem post the Dipset era. All right, let me go number 10. Number 10 for me, I'm gonna go to the Midwest right quick. A guy that only one person they probably had on his list. My man Lang had him on his list. I got his brother number 10. One of my favorite rappers right now. Absolutely. My man Bodie fucking James. He dropped 9 projects here. 9. Count them. 9 projects. Hey, Bodie, I would say this. That's a lot of music, brother. You got to slow down in 2026, brother. It's hard to adjust and adapt to 9 projects. I mean, to digest 9 albums,
But you know how hard that is. We are working. All four of us are working men here. We got families. We ain't got time to 9 projects, bro. Got your damn mind. Anyway, January, he dropped the Murder During Drug Traffic project, which was solid. In January again, he dropped 2 projects in January. Then he had the Permanent Ink project, which I like a lot. Then in February, he had the Token of Appreciation with Chuck Strange. Then in March, he had the Alphabet Highway with V-Don. Then March again, he had a Homage project. Then in May, he had a Conversational Pieces. May again, he dropped 2 projects in May, Magnolia LaFleur. Then in July, he had the Late to My Own Funeral with your man, Nicholas Craven Watts. Then in November, he spent the block back again with Nicholas Craven, Criminally Attached.
How you like that production, 3? How you like that production with Boldy James and Nicholas Craven? Talk about it.
It's cool. I like it. It's cool. I like Alchemist more, though.
That's not what I asked you. We talking about Boldy James.
I like Boldy James, Alchemist more than Boldy James and Nicholas Craven, brother.
Okay.
But yeah, shout out my man, Boldy James. Do we all get our 10 piece out?
No, I didn't get my 10 out real quick. We gonna go back to Chicago, back to the Midwest. Another one artist, one producer album here. We got the Private Collection of Saba and No ID. No ID is one of my favorite producers as well too. I feel like he's slightly underrated when you talk about all-time producers. Saba is one of the best rappers that we have out of Chicago as well too. More on like the underground scale, but he's starting to get his buzz here. Standout tracks for me is Every Painting Has a Price. He has Woes of the World, which was dope. West Side Bound. The thing I appreciate the most about this is I felt like No ID brought Saba into his world, and Saba did the same. If you listen to some of these beats, a lot of these beats are way different than what No ID usually does. He still has like the soulful chop beats that he has there, but he also has like lo-fi stuff that he's doing here, and a bunch of other different mix-ups that he's doing with the beats as well too. I just appreciate the meshing of both of these guys. Really, really dope album. That's what I have at number 10.
Slam, what you got number 9, Slam? Number 9.
My guy, West Side Gun. He was Have Eyes 3.
Okay.
Free Rollies been on repeat since the drop.
That verse is fire by Benny, man. Holy shit.
The Benny. Oh, that's top 5 verse of the year. Top 5 verse of the year. Top 5 verse of the year. He proved he's better than Freddie Gibbs. We always had that argument on the timeline. Freddie Gibbs versus Benny. Benny clears him clearly. Clears him. But I got this is typical West Side Gun, man. But I think this album, I kind of like this album a lot though, man. For the production. And West Side Gun, I'm gonna keep it real. He's underrated as an MC. He could rap when he wanna rap. Like he could flow, man. He could rap when he want to rap.
Is the content minimal to you because there's a lot of jail talk, stabbing?
Oh no, he talking about no. The content is not the same. He doesn't elevate his pen. Pen is kind of the same. You know what you're gonna get from him, but he could rap. He's not trash like people be saying. Yo, he can rap. He can rap when he want to rap. I'm not saying he's on the level of Conway or all these other guys, but he nice. He not trash. I fuck with him. So I have Heels Have Eyes 3 at number 9. That's my number 9. Dude.
Okay. Number 9, Watts, what you got?
Mass Appeal, when it comes to this top 10 list, they got something to say. Raekwon, the chef, the Emperor's New Clothes. Raekwon still got it. Raekwon can still rap. When Raekwon raps with any members of the Wu, it gives you that Wu feel. Like one of the things that's always throw me out, if you like hearing the Clips rap, Raekwon ain't lose a step either. Raekwon, well, obviously you see these are the albums I have over the Clips, and this is one of them. 6, one of the standout songs to me, 600 School, Ghost, Ray, Method Man. That song go crazy. When you hear it, you like, yeah. That's the feel.
Look at the Clips is crazy.
So, then you got Pomegranates with Carlton Fisk from PLO Style, from Doo-Wop 95 Live Freestyle. That Carlton Fisk, you got him on Pomegranates, a song you pointed out. That's another fire song with Rebel INS. Then you got Amaretta, which got the feature artist of 2025, Nas Escobar. Yeah, man. Number 9, Raekwon, The Emperor's New Clothes.
What you got, Lane?
Wait,
Deflated. Wait, Lane. My nigga, watch. You really got Raekwon over the clip?
Absolutely, man. Come on, man. Like you fucking right now. You got Raekwon over the clip.
I think I got
Raekwon over the clip. Yes.
Raekwon giving you better feel than the clips?
Yes, I do. Everybody I got is over the clips into my top 10, brother. Everybody.
Raekwon probably 3.5.
Let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something right now. Yo, watching his hatred for clips right now. I know where it stems from.
How was it hatred for clips? I got them at number 11.
I know where it stems from. I know where it stems from.
At number 11.
He's a Drake stan. That's where it stems from.
Okay.
I know the root of this shit. He don't want it. I'm gonna say it. It stems from Drake. It stems from Drake. His hatred for Kendrick and the clips. Yo, it's evident.
You not low, nigga. We caught you, nigga. You not
it's
low.
Evident. That's where it stems from.
Let me tell you how y'all playing. Let me tell you how y'all playing yourself. Like y'all playing yourselves crazy. If I didn't give a fuck about the clips and I hated them because I'm glazing Drake, I wouldn't have had them 2 Virginia niggas on my list.
They gotta make your list. They gotta make your list.
Yo, bro, they gotta make the list. You cannot leave clips out.
You say they gotta make my list?
Yeah.
Gibbs ain't make my list.
Damn, that's crazy.
The clips, nigga. What's with the clips?
They say I be hating.
So the point I'm making is I got them on my top 20. And y'all mad because I got these niggas at the top 5.
They say I be hating.
They say I be hating.
This nigga's the worst.
Make my top 5 in 2025. Niggas don't rap.
I exposed it.
Then Raekwon, nigga. Then the shuffle 2025.
Shit ain't better than Ray's, brother. Emperor's New Clothes.
Yes, they are.
Master Pill. Shout out to Esco. And hold up. And Esco gave Ray a better verse. Esco verse on Amaretta is better than the verse he get at Clips.
That I agree with. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Bro, we're not going with this.
I agree with that.
Gang,
I'm not mad.
You crying?
I'm not mad.
In the top 5? They can't fuck with nobody in my top 5. Nobody in my top 5. They can't fuck with.
Raekwon is again. Raekwon number 1.
They can't fuck with. They can't fuck with the chef.
I'm a real quick. I'm gonna hop at number 9. I'll take the autonomy hop to number 9. At number 9, I spoke with 3 about this album multiple times, and I feel like he had hip hop tears when he listened to this. I got Mobb Deep Infinite at number 9.
Okay.
Amazing album. I think you know what this year was. I think this year, to Watson's point, I think this was a year of the vanguards of hip hop, showing them why they're the vanguards of hip hop. I feel like Mobb Deep, when we were talking about, and that reminds me of another thing. We were talking about just like best hip hop duos, right? Mm-hmm. Clips was trying to make their case for it, but I think Mobb Deep kind of reintroduced why they're probably arguably a top 5 duo in hip hop as well too. Another Alchemist led album, right, with Havoc as well too. This was an amazing album. My favorite tracks on here: Gunfire, Taj Mahal, Clear Black Nights with Ray and Ghost. I mean, that was incredible too. There's nothing to really critique about this album. Like, if you're a Mobb Deep fan, there's really nothing to critique. And I would go on further and say this is probably one of the best posthumous albums I've heard. Because usually when they kind of scrap up like old verses from people, it's not really cohesive. But this meshed beautifully. So that's what I have at number 9.
Number 9 for me, I've got Benny the Butcher. May 2025, he dropped the Excelsior Project. 6 joints on here. I Am the Program song. And I think one thing that me watching Slander got a comment is we all love the Toxic song with SP. One of my favorite songs this year was a Toxic song with Styles P. The BSF song with Fuego Bass and the rest of the BSF I like. Then in July, he dropped Summertime Butch Part 2. It had 12 to 13 songs on there. I thought Benny's verse on Jasmine was fire. Summer 25 song is fire. Gold Plated featuring OT The Real. OT The Real smoked his verse. He smoked that shit. So for me, I got Benny the Butcher at number 9. Slander, what you got for number 8?
I got 8. Yeah, we at 8. I got Ransom and Conductor. The The Uncomfortable Truth,
Okay.
fire. I think well, Ransom's been my favorite MC. Like he's like since since he since his resurgence. To me, he penmanship wise, I think he's the best on the planet. To me, um, conductor, he's producer of the year for me. I like him. He's
So
dope.
you gonna give
He's dope. He's dope. I got him as producer of the year. Ransom, he's my guy. Not much to say about him. You know, again, he's been my guy for past 5 years now. You know what I'm saying? So, the comfortable truth and number 8, no question.
Stay with me, Slander. So you have conductor over Alchemist for this year, best producer.
Yeah, for me, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
What you got, Watts?
At number 8, I have another album that has amazing production from the Heatmakers. I want to remind people the Heatmakers produced "I'm Ready," your favorite Dipset classics. It was produced by the Heatmakers.
It won't be in that bag like that no more. But go ahead, you got it.
Yeah, they're still in that bag.
Not in that. Now I'm ready
It's
bag.
still in that bag.
Not
So
already
it throws
bag.
me off.
No, they don't.
It throws me off. It throws me off how people just act like this is not. They not the Heatmakers no more. They still the Heatmakers.
They don't got that traditional
They
sound.
still the Heatmakers. So number 8 to me is West Coast MC Locksmith, top 2 MC in the West Coast, top 2. He has what I would call top two.
Who's one?
Top
Who's
2.
one?
Crooked Eye.
Who's one?
Crooked Eye's one. Crooked Eye's one. So
hold on. Locksmith has not been in Kendrick Lamar. He's not been in Kendrick Lamar.
I'm just giving you my opinion, brother. That's all.
Okay, but yeah, you
Just
got
give you
it.
my opinion, brother.
He can't hide the hatred. The hatred
So,
spews out. You gotta be on top.
So Locksmith
I told him.
Locksmith is the only MC who decided in 2025, I'm going to be an MC. Everybody else, if you really want to break it down, they was rapping about bullshit. Locksmith has a song called America Part 2.
All right.
Locksmith has a song called America Part 2, where he's literally talking about the world, what is happening in America and the globally in 2025. We come from an era where rappers used to talk about what was going on.
Right.
They don't do that no more. They rap about bullshit.
Okay.
So Locksmith's standout songs on here are Culture with Styles P. You know Styles P is one of them MCs that could go in any bag.
Absolutely.
Political Conscious Street.
Absolutely.
He has Culture 2 with My Song. Y'all know what My Song is on right now. My Song is on his social justice political bag. So this album, in terms of just lyricism, rapping, great production by the Heatmakers. For people who want to know who the Heatmakers are, they produced I'm Ready for the Dipset. I want to keep making people know that.
I'm ready. Like
That is the Heatmakers. So for me, oh, by the way, rest in peace, K Slate. K Slate knew how ill Locksmith was. So he always used to have Locksmith on his songs with all the ill lyricists. You know what I'm saying? So to me, number 8, Locksmith, Wine and Circus, and Locksmith has the most powerful political hip-hop song of 2025.
All right. Number 8 for me, I'm going to man Sky Zoo on level of consistency. When I think about Sky Zoo, I think Slander said it earlier when he spoke about Sky Zoo. This brother, he's going to give you 4 mics and better, man. 4 mics, 4.5 mics all the time. Views of a Life Home, very dope project. 9 songs on here. He got flack for doing Nas's like. These niggas got to relax. I didn't think it was that bad. Relax. You can't do Nas's like.
Yeah, that came from me. Yeah.
Oh, you need to relax then. You need to relax then. You want to relax.
That came from me. I started that shit. I didn't like it. No, just
what?
Just say, just say he's one of your favorite MCs, and that's it. Why the fuck are you gonna try to remake? Why the hell are you gonna try to remake? Nah, just no. I don't want to know. It's a dope song, but no. I just leave it the way. No, I don't like it. No.
So wait. Can I ask a question real quick? So speaking of remaking, so how did you feel about Elzai's Illmatic then? You wasn't rocking with that either?
I like Elzai as an MC. I think he's one of the best too. But yeah,
that shit was
a whole album like that. A whole album like that.
Fire.
Come on, man. Come on.
That whole shit was fire by Elzai.
I'm not calling it trash. Relax. I'm not calling it trash. What I'm saying is, you couldn't give me one song. All right, if you're gonna do a song, give me one song. Don't do a fucking whole album like that. Come on, I don't hear this.
Well, Skies, who had Skies? Like he's done Matt.
Sky Zoo's my guy, so I'm not gonna say nothing crazy about him. Again, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the best MCs in the world. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Devotionist and Soloist are my favorite songs on this project. So I got my man Sky Zoo at number 8. Lan, continue at number 7, please.
I'm at number 8. I didn't get my number 8 out real quick. So no, you're good. You're good. Our Southern brother couldn't make it here today, but I'll represent for him. I got coming out of Mississippi. I got Big Crit, Cadillac Barrett's. This is strictly for the Cadillac riders. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really enjoyed this album. I think that Big Crit is another extremely underrated guy coming out of the blog era as well too. I think this is also a resurgence to his old style. He kind of went outside the box his last 2 albums. He had like a R&B and alternative album prior to that, and he had like another major release that obviously didn't pan out too well. But this one was a return to form. Some of my favorite tracks is Old News, The Mileage, The Everlasting Sub Knocker. If you're a person that rides in the car, the sub is going to be knocking, but he's also going to have lyrics to match. I think it's like 20 something minutes. Easy listen. Just classic Big Crit. So that's what I have at number 8.
What you got, Slam? Number 7. I think it's the 7.
7. Yeah. Rome Streets, Train Spotting. The only thing I don't like about this album that the songs are short. That's the only critique. The songs are short. Other than that, it's a flawless album. The hell watching talking about Nino Man is better than Rome Street. Nigga, you out your fucking mind?
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
Oh my god! Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I said he raps just as good as. I said he raps just as good as.
He don't even. He's not even in. He wouldn't even be allowed in the same room. He wouldn't be allowed in the same room as Rome Street.
He can go bar for bar with Jadakiss. Any MC that can go bar for bar with Jadakiss every single time is a great MC. Nino Man.
I don't even like that fucking name. No man.
Oh shit!
Yo, man.
Oh my
but
god!
Listen, number 7, Train Spotting, Rome Streets. Again, conductor, best producer of the year.
Okay,
best producer of the year, conductor.
What you got, Lang?
Yep.
Number 7, man.
And number 7, I got Shay Noor, Desire Crowns. I actually thought Matt Slander was going to have this a lot higher because I remember the love that he showed to Shay Noor in the Nas review. But really great album. I really enjoyed the chemistry that both of the artists had on there as well too. My favorite tracks on there is Not Me, Sum of Two Evils, and Flight featuring Reason, another underrated guy to me. You know what I'm saying? I thought this project was extremely dope. And I think I like seeing Shay Noor on these collaborative projects where she's rapping with someone else because I feel like, again, pushing the pen. She's already naturally great when it comes to lyricism, but when she's like on the track with someone else, every single track, you're just going to get, great bars and great trade-offs. So that's what I have in the break.
What am I next?
7, I'm sorry.
Oh, Lang, what you got? I mean, Watts, what you got? My bad. What you got, Watts?
Number 7, Ghost Dini.
Ghostface rap better than Clips now.
Supreme Clientele 2. Another Song of the Year candidate. Rap Kingpin.
Can I ask you a question? Is Rap Kingpin? You said it's a Song of the Year candidate?
Yes, absolutely.
What's Birds Don't Sing?
Rap Kingpin. I like Rap Kingpin better. A lot better. Not a little bit better. A lot better. Now, let me tell you why I like Supreme Clientele too. Rap Kingpin, one of the best lead-off singles, produced by Scram Jones, combining My Melody and Mighty Healthy.
Yes, love it.
Some of my standout songs on the album. Georgie Porgy. Shout out to you, MC Light. Fourth Disciple.
Yes. Break
Beats. Beatbox. What Ghostface did on this album, basically, he did what Nas did. He paid homage to an era of hip-hop he loves, and he makes no bones about it. I'm from the 80s. I love the 80s. So rapping over break beats, crazy. Rapping over that beatbox, crazy. I love the features. So to me, number 7, Ghostface, Supreme Clientele 2. Love that you called the Supreme Clientele 2 Ghostface.
Why'd you love it? Wait, why'd you love it that he called Supreme Clientele 2?
Because Supreme Clientele is a great album, and everyone knows it's great. So by calling it 2, you're making people want to hear, yo, how is he gonna do it?
There's no Apollo kids on here. Knock it off. There's no Nutmeg on here. There's no Malcolm. There's no Mighty
There
Healthy.
is Rap Kingpin. Rap Kingpin, brother. Rap Kingpin.
That's the only song. That's not a Supreme.
That's the only one. Fourth Disciple. Like, what are we doing here? Fourth Disciple. Yeah, he got songs on here. Metaphysics. Well, Metaphysics.
You're cool with Ghostface Corner's project Supreme Cartel 2. You're good with that.
Metaphysics. Remember what Slander said?
Yo.
He got songs from 20 years ago that he put on here that because his flow is timeless, it sounds appropriate. So yeah, man. Number 7.
There's not one song.
Clientele.
There's not one song on that album that's next to 1. Produced by Juju the Beatnuts. Now one album, it doesn't even come close.
He gonna say Rap Kingpin. I guarantee you.
Rap Kingpin. You got to damn.
There it is.
No.
There it is.
Song of the year candidate. Rap Kingpin.
Over
No.
You easily make up with that song, bro. Stop it.
This is disrespect. It's coming out. It's coming out. I'm telling you, that hatred was deep. That hatred was deep.
The birds don't
wow. The hatred was deep.
Don't do that.
Tell you that shit.
Don't do that.
Oh man.
This brother is, man. Oh Lord, man. Okay. Where we at? Lang, set up number 6, please. Wait, no, I didn't go.
Yeah. I'll go after you.
Yeah. PLK, Blue Hefner, Lloyd Banks. He dropped 2 projects here and a bunch of freestyles. AON Part 3 was a very, very, very dope project. Ready for this word, Watts? Introspective Banks. Yes, very much introspective Banks on this project. No Info is one of my favorite songs on this project. A 1982 song featuring Ransom. I love it a lot. I thought Ransom dropped a 5-byte verse on that joint. Despite my mistakes, featuring Styles P. Like that song a lot. Banks with 18 songs and a lot of 3 verses. Banks is probably one of the few guys on here who gives us 3 verses all the time on here, man. He had the Ghostface on here. The Traumatized song I liked a lot. The Halloween Havoc, the 6 of Sword, 16 songs on there. I thought Banks was more introspective on the AON project, and I felt on Halloween Havoc he did more rapping. He's nice, he's the nicest MC type shit and everything like that.
Wait, could you tell us how you felt about Endangered Species?
I like Endangered Species. Not as much as you did. I like it not as much as you do, but I like it though. I like it, brother.
Okay.
Well, number 6, brother.
Yes, and number 6, you know what I'm saying? Again, showing my age here. And number 6, I got Earl Sweatshirt, Live, Laugh, Love. This is one of those albums where it actually had to grow on me, but that with a lot of Earl's work, it usually has to grow on me because they're pretty short, so you don't really get a chance to really take in all the content and the music. Like this brother usually releases nothing more than 20 minutes on his projects, but really enjoyed this album. A mature Earl Sweatshirt. Favorite tracks on here is Infatuation, Static, and Exhaust. He's going to give you a track that's 2 minutes or less, but those 2 minutes are going to be worthwhile. You know what I'm saying? So I got Earl Sweatshirt at number 6.
Chum is still one of my favorite songs from Earl Sweatshirt. I love Chum. I think I'll never stop playing Chum. Love Chum.
You know what's crazy? I'm not mad at people that say they prefer early Earl Sweatshirt because that was where like
the Doris project was it the Doris?
Doris, you had I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside, which is like a 10-year anniversary with that too. But I think what I appreciate about this Earl is that like he still has that same lyrical capacity, just more mature. But I'm not mad at people that say they prefer like the earlier stuff because obviously the earlier stuff is kind of what draw people into his work. So,
all right, Slam, what you got for number 6, brother?
Number 6, Conway the Machine.
Okay.
Can't Kill God with Bullets. I think this is one of his best albums. I think this might be his best album. Next to From King to a God.
Okay, all right. Okay. I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
It's definitely better than what's the album? La Maquina, whatever that album is. I like it better than that one. Yeah, I like it better than that one. Yeah. I think it's the top 3 album from Conway.
What if it's top 3? I also got it at 3. So why are you telling us that for if it's top 3?
So because I want to say it. That's why.
But why say top 3 if you don't got a top 3, man?
No. I'm saying top 3 Conway album.
Okay.
A top 3 Conway album.
Part us up.
That's what I'm saying. What the hell is wrong with you? You all right?
I'm good. My bad. Part us up.
Yeah. But Conway was definitely on a mission on this album. Fire production. I don't know who the hell he's talking about. He's throwing a lot of subs in here.
For real.
Subliminal Central. I don't know who the hell you talking. I'm like, who are you talking about?
Real,
but I like it. It's fire. But I'm like, yo, who are you talking about? Like, but he always does that. Who throw little shots and says shit? I'm like, nigga, say a name. Fuck it. You say niggas is hating on you, this, that, the third. We don't know if he's talking about Westside Gun. We don't know if he's talking about Benny. He can talk about any. We don't know who he's talking about.
Yeah, no Benny on the project also. So you're gonna leave room for us to think that when Benny's not on one song on there.
Yo, I guess. But you know what? That's his thing, and that to have us talking. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? So
number 6.
But yeah, yep, that's number 6.
What you got, Watts?
Number 6, 41st Side, 12th Street, Queensbridge. Mobb Deep, Infinite. Some of my standout songs are Clear Black Nights with Ghost and Ray. Love that song. Gunfire, love that song. Pour the Henny with Nas, love that song. Every Nas features fire. I love this Mobb Deep album. R.I.P. The Prodigy. I think Havoc held it down. I like the production that Alchemist contributed. This album gave me a great feel. I love those Prodigy verses. Mobb Deep, Infinite, number 6.
What you got, Lang?
Yeah, I think I did number 6. So I'm at we at top 5 now. So this is where the case we got to kind of really explain why we got stuff where it needs, why they are. At 5, I got De La. But
6, right?
No, I already did 6. I already did my 6.
Well, I didn't do 6 yet. My bad.
Go ahead.
I was going last. Number 6 for me, Nasty Nas. Yes, Nas and DJ Premier, Light Years. 15 songs by Esco. Favorite song on here is Nasty Esco Nas. That song will never stop getting rotation up for me, man. Pause Tapes, Writers, Slander, Bouquet for the ladies. Love that song very much. And Nas, I wish you do a fucking video for that song. I don't know what Slander was
saying. No.
Absolutely.
Hell no.
Childhood, love that song also. Yeah, man, Nas at number 5, man. It grew on me a lot, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like Nas at number 5. I think he should be higher going into the review. I think he'd be higher, but for me, Nas is at number 5. What you got, man?
All right, number 5, I got De La Soul, Cabin in the Sky. Probably one of the most beautiful albums I heard this year. Wow. Okay. I mean, Watson hit it on the head. I mean, in terms of like great production, meeting up with great lyricism, and again, just them being able to give you them in this landscape. Like some of my favorite tracks, A Quick 16 from Mama featuring Killer Mike was dope. Day in the Sun featuring Q-Tip, Cabin in the Sky to kind of close out the second to last track to close out the album. Obviously, the Nas feature was dope too. All the features brought in on this album as well too. Yeah. Probably one of the longest albums on my list but it doesn't feel that long when you're listening to it because it's just like, wow, like all this stuff is just very cohesive. It gets better with each listen. So that's what I got at number 5, De La Soul, Cabin in the Sky.
What?
We're taking it to Brooklyn, New York, in a section of Brooklyn, New York called East New York, number 5, Uncle Murder. Murder, he wrote. This album has stayed in my rotation all year, and it has never left. Uncle Murder raps with the hunger that he's an unsigned artist. When it comes to capturing the streets, rapping about drug talk, street talk, humor, he's very funny with it. Uncle Murder, my standout songs. The first song on the album, Oldest Brother, introspection at the highest level from Uncle Murder. Oldest Brother out the gates. Everybody a gangster. You want to talk about somebody taking an ill beat and rapping some real talk street-ish?
Why you don't sound
everybody real talk street? Everybody
Oh.
Everybody's a gangster. Then he got with my man Dusty Low came from Brooklyn. Switching Sides, another L song, incorporating drill hip hop.
That's the song you like, the drill artist.
Switch sides.
Oh,
Incorporating.
Ain't that nigga that sound like Pop Smoke? Don't he sound like Pop Smoke?
Yes. Dusty Low came. Yo, 3. Shout out to you for knowing that. Salute to you for knowing that. Switching Sides with Dusty Locane, dope song. And then Pause No Diddy. Just head nod anthem music. Pause No Diddy, Uncle Murder. So a top 5 album in 2025 for me, Uncle Murder.
Slander, you go 5 yet? You go 5?
Nah, I didn't do 5 yet.
I'll go last guy.
At number 5 is Cabin in the Sky, De La Soul.
Okay,
yep, it's Cabin in the Sky. By far, it's probably, I like it better than Stakes is High. I like this album better than Stakes is High album.
Whoa.
I do. I'm going to throw it out there. It might be a classic. Might be classic De La Soul, man. 5 mics for me. I could listen to that album from front to back.
Okay.
Beautiful album, like Lance said. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful album. Pies, I always wanted a Pies solo album. We never got it. Hopefully, let's see what happens next year. He's always been dope. You know what I'm saying? I would like for him to do something on a solo tip, maybe with Pete Rock or like Apollo Brown or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? He's fire. Again, that's a flawless album for me. You know what I'm saying? Again, I got it as pushing 5 mics, easy. You know what I'm saying? Front to back. My favorite songs on there is Yours with Common, the joint with Nas, and the one with Black Thought. That's always in my, you know what I'm saying? That's in rotation. It's fire. But again, I got it as a classic. You know what I'm saying? I don't throw that shit around like that. It's a fire album, yo. It's like that.
Number 5 for me, I'm going to Ransom. At number 5, the brother dropped 4 projects from Ransom. January, he dropped the Cabrini Green project. February, he dropped him and Dave East, where he dominated East, like wrapped circles around that fool. He wrapped circles around Conway. This is what Ransom does.
The disrespect. Hold on. Why does Dave East have to be a fool? The disrespect. Why?
Ransom's a better rapper.
Why?
Ransom's a better rapper than Dave East. Twice on Sunday. This is not even a conversation to have. Let's not even have this conversation. Let's not talk Dave East and Ransom. Have that conversation.
Wait, I will say to 3's point, Dave East does rap better when he's alongside somebody.
All the time.
I agree.
Because like the Styles P, like the Dave East you get when he's rapping like on the Styles P project is way different than when he has like a solo project. I don't know why it is, but that's a fact.
Yeah, you're right. I agree. Because he got busy on that Beloved album with Styles P. He got busy.
Ransom had features from Day Electronica, Method Man, 22 G's, Abby Jasmine, and then October Rand dropped the Reinvention with DJ Premier. The first single, Amazing Graces. I'm still playing that. I love Amazing Graces, man. The Forgiveness song I liked also. And then in November, he linked up with what Slander said, producer of the Conductor, Uncomfortable Truth Project, 8-piece, working with back-to-back producers. Shit, Rand worked with Primo, Rand worked with Conductor and shit. Rand was outside. So for me, I got Ransom at number 6. Lang, I'm going back to you. We're at number 4 now.
Well, we did number 5 already.
Oh, what?
So we're at 4.
You did number 5?
We're at 4. I did 5, but we're at 4 now.
We're at 4.
We have 4 right now. We have 4.
Yeah, Lang, number 4. Part of show. Here we go. Number 4.
All right, you mentioned him earlier, and then Slander kind of threw a little shot, but we gonna still rock with it. I got JID, God Does Like Ugly at number 4. In terms of pure rapping, in this generation, I feel like he can hang with the best of them. Like you mentioned, like you heard him rap alongside Eminem, along the J. Cole's, along Clips, and hold his own. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when you talk about grade A production, also versatility as well too. He's also showing you his singing chops as well too on this album as well. And then just all it's like a lyrical gumbo that you get on this album. You get a variety of things on here. And while I don't like it as much as his previous album, I still think that this is one of the best albums I've heard this year. Got the most spins out of me in comparison to other work. But favorite tracks, Work, Gangster, On McAfee, and then Community with Clips. I thought that was a dope track. So that's what I got at number 4.
What you got, Watts?
At number 4, I have Dave East and Ransom. The Final Call. This is a classic album, concept album. They have a song called Autobahn Ballroom where they're rapping from the perspective of Malcolm X before he gets assassinated.
Bro, Ransom and Dave East.
That is, my nigga. That's insulting for you to even ask me that. That's insulting for you to even ask me that. Bro, I just want to talk about the album, bro. This Ransom Davies album is 5 mics.
Oh my God.
It's brilliant. One of the another Song of the Year candidate on this album, Exotic Prayers.
Is that
song is out of this world. How ill Exotic Prayers is. Then you have The Mosque, another ill song. Final Call, you brought Jay Electronica out from hiding, and Jay Electronica gave a dope beat. This is a no skip banger. Dave East from the east side of Harlem went ball for ball with Ransom on every song.
Dave East, a 5-mic album.
Dave East
album?
Absolutely. Dave East has had a great 2025 as a lyricist. Great. He has an album with Young Chris.
Can I ask you a question?
He has an album.
What the Malice and Pusha T have there?
He has an album.
If Dave East had a great 2025, what did Pusha Malice have?
He has. Wait, I'm just gonna talk about this album. He has y'all. You listen. Y'all ain't mentioned the clips yet, so y'all can glaze it all you want. Y'all can do all of that. I just want to talk about the albums I got right now, gang. So Dave East has a project with Young Chris. Dave East has his own solo album. Dave East had a rapping dope 2025. But as for album, Dave East, Ransom, Final Call, number 4.
Yes, man.
Nigga said it's a classic.
Number 4, right? We have 4? Still?
Yeah, we have 4.
Yo, we have 4. Speaking of such, Lloyd Banks, the PLK, Blue Hefner, AON3. I think this is arguably his best album. Arguably his best album. You talking about? You heard what I said. It's arguably his best album.
Hunger for More.
Yes.
No, it's
hell
not.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, it's not. See, this is bullshit.
Arguably his best album.
Arguably nothing.
Bar for bar, lyrically, content-wise, everything. Everything. He's had one of the greatest runs I've ever seen. Album-wise, Banks, everybody praises Nas for his run with Hit Boy and what he's doing with Primo. That's cute in comparison to what Banks been doing since he's been on track. You know what I'm saying? He's been one of the most consistent MCs, one of the best MCs in the world. His pen, elevation. He don't talk about the same, you know what I'm saying? He's not punching like he used to. You know what I'm saying? Introspective, that's his middle name right now. You know what I'm saying? Again, AON3, arguably his best album. And I ain't even bullshitting, yo. Arguably his best album.
All right.
So I got that at number 4. That's number 4.
For me, I'm going to Indiana. I'm going to Gangsta Gibbs, the Rabbit, Freddie mother effing Gibbs. You heard me? But yes, Alfredo 2, even though I like Alfredo 1 more, but Alfredo 2, I do love the chemistry between Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist and everything like this. And I gotta be honest, I love Benny, man, but almost Slander, you made it sound like I thought Freddie had a better album than Benny the Butcher. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like Alfredo 2 a tad bit more. Mar-a-Lago song, the Lemon Pepper Stepper Joint is fire. The Skinny Shook Part 2, I like Skinny Shook Part 1 more. Feeling the song with Larry June a lot. He had his version of I Still Love Her. The Lavish Habit song also. So yeah, I got Gangsta Gibbs, Freddie Gibbs at number 4. Watch, what you got for number 3, brother?
Number 3, Nas Escobar, Moving On You with Production.
Okay.
We reviewed this album, so you know I gave it 5 mics. I called it an instant modern day classic. This was a love letter to New York City. It was a celebration of boom bap hip hop, and there's literally nothing more I can add to how great this Nas album is. What I will say is, it being number 3 and not being number 1 is only because the 2 albums I have ahead of it marinated in my system for the majority of the whole year. That's the only reason. Like if this album had come out like in June or something, or August or something, it would easily be my top album. This is Nas's love letter. You got Primo giving you them gangstar greeting beats from Step Into Your Arena, Moment of Truth, giving you them album cut.
Moment of truth.
He's giving you the moment of the truth production that Nas is rapping over, Daily Operation, Words to Manifest production. So this is my number 3 album, Nas Lightyear, Nas MVP of the features in 2025. Great album. Number 3, Nas Lightyears.
Lan, what you got, brother?
At number 3, I have Alfredo 2 as well too. Shout out to Gary, Indiana. You feel me? I think that, again, if we're talking about MVP producer, I would say it's Alchemist this year. I mean, he has like 3 albums that's on my list, all top notch. Similar to what you were saying, 3. I really love Skinny Suge too. Ensalada was also fire. If you listen to that joint in the car, oh my goodness, with Anderson .Paak, that was crazy. Gold Feet featuring Jid is crazy too. The joint with Larry June, pretty consistent. Again, I do prefer Alfredo 1 a little bit more. I feel like this album gets better as it goes on, right? I feel like out the gate on Alfredo 1 from top to bottom, everything was great. But nonetheless, this is really dope. I hope that they do a trilogy. That way, him and Madlib can do a trilogy too. If I'm being real, because I feel like they're both evenly killed. I don't like people saying that like Alchemist and Freddie is a way better duo than Freddie and Madlib. I feel like they both are really good. So, but that's what I got at number 3. I got Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist, Alfredo 2.
Slam.
I got number 3. What I got Mobb Deep, Infinite. It's typical Mobb Deep. I didn't expect anything less from what I heard. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the Alchemist being involved, they couldn't drop the ball on this. You know what I'm saying? I liked Big Noid on this album too. He's always been like the 3rd member of Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying? Like he's fire. I think he was sounding good on the album. Havoc did his thing. Again, it's a flawless album. I think that's probably I like this album better than Murder Music. I think so. I think
Murder Music.
Yeah, it's like it's close. It's very close.
You letting that go? So you jumping on me for everything. You just say this album is better than Murder Music.
I have to let that digest. What? I have to let that digest for a second. Slander.
Yo, I got it right. It's up there, man. It's up there. It's up there. It's up there, man.
Slander.
It's up there.
No, it's not. There's no quiet
It's
storm.
up there. It's up there.
I love the
It's right next door. It's banging on the door. It's banging on the door right next to the
Not even close.
Yo, it's banging on the door. It's gonna be right next to Hell on Earth.
Okay.
Right.
Can I ask a question?
It's the infamous Hell on Earth, and then it's Infinite for me.
No, wait a minute. Wait. This respectfully, I don't got this over free agents, my nigga. Respectfully, if you want to get in that bag, I do not.
It's better than free agents. It's better.
I don't think so at all.
It's better than free agents.
Hey, wait, hold on. Hey, say me.
Free agents was fire though. Free agents was fire. I'm not.
Nigga, you said Murder Music. I'm not letting you slide with that.
I said Murder Music, and I mean it.
It's
Murder
not.
Music has iconic songs on it, yes.
Yeah.
But overall, Infinite as a whole album, yes, it's right there.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What's the iconic songs of Infinite? Iconic songs. There's none.
There's no. No.
Where's Quiet Storm at?
Well, overall,
Where's the realist? With
Huh?
Big Noise, with G-Rap. Where's the realist at?
Listen, it's up there, man. It's up there. It's up there. It's up there. It's
Where's
up
Stuff
there.
Music at? Where's
I like it. It's up there. I like it.
Yo, Matt Slander, you can't. Matt Slander, all you gotta do is fight back and prove it, but you can't. You can't name the songs better than the iconic songs on Murder Music.
I said it's on the same level. It's on the same. It's right there. It's right there. This nigga said Nino Man is better than Rome Street.
I don't want to hear that shit.
No.
That is the worst
We like
take
OC
you
the
said
real.
all day. That is the worst take you said all day, sir. The worst. Absolutely.
You like Jig. Get the fuck out of here. You niggas listen to Earl Sweatshirt.
Disrespecting, bro.
That nigga rap.
You niggas listen to Earl Sweatshirt. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I let y'all slide with the I let y'all slide with the Earl Sweatshirt.
You probably didn't even listen to it. You probably didn't listen to it.
I don't even like the way he looks. I'm not fucking with him. He's not. No.
But you got Wiz on the list, though.
Wiz is fire. Wiz dropped the fire album. He's better than Earl Sweatshirt. He's better than Earl Sweatshirt. I tell you that right now.
Not in rapping.
I don't know about that.
Earl
I don't know about Wiz or Earl Sweatshirt. I do not know.
Earl Sweatshirt.
So number 3, you got Mob Infamous. Who's next for number 3? Anybody else? Everybody went for number 3? Watch, you went, right? Lang, you went for number 3? All right, number 3 for me is Conway the Machine. You Can't Kill God with Bullets. The BMG song, love it a lot. The Crazy Avery song, love it a lot. The Painted song. Otis Driftwood is one of my favorite songs right now by far. And like Slander said earlier, Conway, too many subliminals, man. Who the hell are you talking about, bro? I mean, good Lord, just say the person's name, who you got beef with, who you got smoke with, so we can all know respectfully. But I would agree, this was a very, 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 very good project by Conway, man. Strong 4 mics for me. Watch you going right now, brother. Number 2, what you got?
Number 2, I have hands. See my hands down. The MVP of lyricism in 2025. The MC that raps better than everybody on this list. He is by far the greatest, best lyricist in 2025. I'm being very specific. If we're judging everything on rapping in 2025, I am talking about RJ Payne. 3, earlier you said you want RJ Payne to work with brothers outside of P.A. Dre.
I like Cartoon.
He worked with a lot of brothers this year outside of P.A. Dre, like a lot. He set the year off with an Eric Sermon 3-pack. That's how he set the year off, with an Eric Sermon 3-pack. Then the album that I'm talking about, because there's a couple of albums I could choose, but the album I'm going to choose is Leatherface 4, the 4th installment of the Pain series. 2 of the best posse cuts is on this album. Crazy Runs in the Family, featuring Rusty Jux and Tech. That song is crazy. Then he got another posse cut anthem of the year. Luxurious Horror, featuring Nim Low and Cy Ari the Kid. Everybody has, this is a rewind lyrical song. Every time you hear it, you got to rewind everybody verse. It's that ill. One of the standout cuts on Leatherface 4 is Blood on the Mask. Like I said, I could have did several albums. He did an unofficial soundtrack to the Sinners music where he did some super ill storytelling. He got a song called Ryan Coogler. He works with other, and then he dropped 2 albums with P.A. Dre, one of my favorite producers of the last 5 years. So in 2025, I say this, and I want y'all to hear me when I say it. There is no MC alive, iller or raps better.
Wrong Street is nice.
RJ Payne.
It is nice.
Get out of here with that, bro. I'm trying to have a serious hip-hop conversation with you, brother. RJ Payne is hands down the best lyricist in 2025. You bring it up on the dudes. I'm talking about top-notch, supreme lyricists.
All right.
Number 2 for me, Leatherface 4, RJ Payne.
ask you a question, sir. If you don't mind, sir, respectfully. Are you trying to tell me that RJ Payne raps better than Rome Streets?
Come on, three. That's three. I'm gonna be honest with you. When we would debate, right? If we're debating Kane versus G-Rap, I understand that. If we're debating Nas Biggie, Rome Street is not on the same planet as RJ Payne.
That's crazy
Get
talk.
the fuck out of here. Now you bugging. Now you bugging. Yeah, nah.
I think that's crazy.
You out of your damn mind. You out of your damn mind.
You're bugging the fuck out of RJ Payne.
Bro, that's all.
Way better than Rome Streets.
And I'm not the only one that feels that way because all the great lyrical legends feel the same way.
Nas
So,
like Rome
I'm in the
Streets.
same.
Nas, who you love right now.
Yo, tell me. Nas also said that about Lupe. Nas also said Lupe is me. Nas also said that. Nas also likes Ice Spice. Okay, so come on, brother.
Nice.
We ain't need to throw the shot at Lupe.
Nice, Lupe's nice.
That's what I was saying.
It's the nicest. You see what I'm saying? Like you're arguing with me about somebody who you know is nice. Think about this, Three. You're literally arguing with me with someone who you know is dead nice. Like that's what you're arguing with me about.
I never said RJ Payne was a dead nice.
Right, but you're like, he can't be better than Rome Street. He's by far better than Rome Street.
He's better than Ransom. He's better than Ransom. He's better than Ransom.
In 2025, yes.
Who? Over Ransom?
RJ Payne.
Over Ransom?
Payne.
Not over Ransom. Not over Ransom. Not over Ransom.
In 2025, yes.
Ransom.
This year, yes.
Hell no. No.
This year, yes.
Listen, RJ Payne has put me a lot in his bars. We love you, RJ Payne. You show us wild love, okay?
We fuck off. Yeah. He not trash. Nobody's saying that. I'm saying he's not. Yeah, he's not better than. He's not better than.
Rome Streets. Hold on, that's someone Slander.
Nah,
he's way better than Rome Street. I
think that, bro. But come on, I get it. Hip hop is subjective, but I feel that way, bro. I feel that way. That's all.
You feel it in your heart. You feel it in your heart. Deep down in your soul, in your heart.
No, Three. Am I capping the way I feel about RJ Payne?
Not happy.
Well, I'm asking you. No, I want this. I'm asking you. No, I'm just gonna ask you this, and that's it. You feel it deep. You feel it deep down in your soul.
Yes.
Deep down in your soul, in your heart.
This year alone, bro, he put out the top-notch, super lyrical shit. Come on, bro. He my favorite MC in 2022.
But you sure?
And it's still and Pete Gang, and it's still not the #1 album of 2025. But we gonna get back to that.
Lang, what you got, man?
We at number 2, right? The runner-up.
Number 2. Here we are. Yes, sir.
I mean, none of us have mentioned it outside of Watts yet, but I'm going Clips like I sort them out. And number 2, I mean, what else is to say? Even outside of the rollout, if you just look at it from a standpoint of like the album itself, when you talk about makings of, and I don't have it as a classic album yet. I feel like it will age as one as time progresses. When you're talking about makings of a classic, there's like 4 to 5 major elements of that. Great features, great production, great sequencing, introspection, and also great chemistry. And who has had better chemistry than the two brothers coming out of Virginia this year? I really love this album. I think from top to bottom, there's only one track I didn't like, and that was So Far Ahead. That was more because of the hook on Pharrell's end. I think that if they had kept Pharrell off the hook, we probably would have been talking about a perfect album.
We should have been off the hook.
Yeah, like we would probably be talking about a perfect album. They had kept him off the hook. The vocalizing was a little shaky, but all the features came with it. I still feel like they did a disservice by not having Stove God have a verse on the album, but everyone brought it. From Tyler the Creator, from Kendrick Lamar, from Nas, everyone brought it. Like I felt like this was an amazing album. My favorite tracks on here is Birds Don't Sing, amazing. Low Key should have been a closer. I feel like they kind of started the album pretty heavy, but hey, that's the fashion they want to do that. POV was great too. I thought Malice verse on that was incredible on POV. Mike Tyson Blow to the Face was also one of my favorites as well too. I got this as the runner-up.
Slant.
All right. Oh, we at number 2, right?
Sure.
Chef Raekwon, The Emperor's New Clothes. This is prime Raekwon. Raekwon at his finest. I know I'm prime Raekwon. This might be better than Only Built for Cuba Links Part 2.
Okay.
Part 2. Part 2. You thought I was gonna say part 1? Hell, nah. Nah.
You said
Nah. I think this album is great. Raekwon sounds like he can rhyme too. He's 100 years old. He hasn't lost a step. I hope he continues to make music. You know what I'm saying? Like on a consistent basis. Or if he stopped right now, I'm satisfied with what he
I'm
left.
shocked you got it over Ghostface though. I'm shocked you got this over Ghostface. I'm not gonna lie.
That Ghostface album was good, but this is on another level.
Another level.
Raekwon's a better MC than Ghostface. Overall, yeah.
I don't know.
What you talking about?
I don't know if I fully.
Ghostface, no, Raekwon.
Way better.
I love Ghostface like everybody else, but he was never. I
It's
never
hard to
thought.
say when the discographies are so lopsided. Like it's.
I mean,
by far too.
Raekwon. Hold on. Raekwon doesn't have a whack album though. He never put out a track.
I got Supreme Clientele, right? I got a Bulletproof Violence. Pretty Tony. I mean, what you want, brother?
Okay. What does that mean? So because you put out a better album, that makes you a better MC?
I think Ghost.
That's what you're saying?
Ghost got better albums than Raekwon.
Okay, you can say that, but I think you talking about like bar for bar, just going back and forth. I think Raekwon is better than Ghostface.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. I never said Ghostface is like just because I say one is better than the other, that don't mean the other one is trash. I'm just saying I like Raekwon better. I think Raekwon is a little better.
I wanted more from
Raekwon. Nah. This album, I could listen to this shit front to back. I'm talking this shit is almost a classic too. I got it at 5 mics. I got it at 5 mics.
5 mics.
I don't skip. I don't skip. Not one song on this album.
Y'all niggas be killing me with this classic word that you don't watch it just throw out there so fucking.
No, I don't throw it out there like that. I'm saying that's what it is though. If I say if it's a classic, that's what it is for me. You don't have to think so. It is what it is. You like you like Jid and fucking Earl Sweatshirt. You don't got no legs to stand on.
I didn't say Jid.
You don't got no legs. You don't got no legs to stand on.
I didn't say JID dropped the fire back. JID can rap though. JID can rap. Neither here nor there.
He can rap a sandwich.
Number 2 for me, watching after the show, the top 90 show a couple years ago, and I had this group as my number 1 group of the 90s. Okay, and that's MOBB, DEP, ACD, Burn Some, Queens. Is you with me? Yes, Infinite dropped in October, and no, I'm not like Matt Slander. They're gonna sit up here and say this shit is equivalent to no goddamn murder music. Hell to the no. I do like this project a lot. Nostalgic purposes, hearing Prodigy rap. I love listen, Alchemist and Havoc. Man, kudos to both you brothers, man. Features from the clips. You got Big Noid. Nas killed his verses on here, man. Raekwon and Ghost. We the Real Thing song is my favorite song on here, produced by HAVOC. Love the Mob. Watts, what's number 1, brother?
Nah, Watts was fuming over there. Like,
well, what, man? Go ahead, man. What you got?
Well, you know I was fuming because that means I know what his number 1 album is. So
yeah, he was fuming over there. As soon as you said number 2,
go ahead,
I said word, bro. So, my number 1 album of 2025 is The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
What just happened?
What?
What just happened?
Yo, why you gotta be weird, yo?
My fault. My number 1 song is Some Sexy Songs for You, Drake and Party Next Door. And let me explain why.
What?
I was trying to think.
Hold on, say that again. Say that again. What you said?
The number 1 album of 2025 is Some Sexy Songs for You, Party Next Door, and The Six God Drake. And now I will explain why. I was like, why do I love this album? Why has it stayed in my rotation nonstop for the entire year? Came out February, Valentine's Day. And I'm listening to it and I'm like, what? I love playing. It's like a playlist. And what I thought, I said, yo, this gives me the feel of The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Stop it.
A blend of hip hop and R&B. Now, here's where the comparisons go. When I hear a song like Give Me a Hug, that gives me Lost Ones vibes by Lauryn Hill. When I hear the biggest song on the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is That Thing. You know who's the biggest song off of this album? Nokia. Nokia, the summer anthem. The song of the summer.
Stop it.
Nokia.
Stop it. Stop it.
Video of the year. Nokia. And then when I think of the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, another song that I love is X Factor. You know how great that song is? And you know what song on here is X Factor to me? Somebody loves me. Somebody loves me. We in Miami turning up another notch. Yeah, another anthem. Drake had the biggest musical moment of 2025 when he did the Wildest Festival.
Niggas be mad at me. This is fucking ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
When he did three genres of music, 3 separate days, R&B, hip hop, dancehall. Everybody in America tried to ignore it like it didn't happen. Y'all focused on the wrong thing, and then he hit us with the megaton bomb of the summer. What did I miss? Anthem music. Anthem music. Number 1 album of the year. Drake, Party Next Door.
I'm gonna go. I'll go. We're not even gonna let that breathe. I got.
No. Let me brief for a second.
That's your man.
How do you feel about watching?
That's your man.
I don't even watch number 1. So that's all. Let's discuss all of them.
Well, honestly, okay. I honestly thought we were only doing hip hop albums, but I guess he rapped on a couple songs, so that makes it a hip hop album.
Lauryn Hill rapped on a couple of songs on the Miseducation.
But the thing about it is there was controversy. Like there was controversy of that album being called a rap album at 1.2. So I mean, we can't act like they're. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
Regardless, right? And this is not the Academy Awards. This is PSA for life. So I don't know if the rest of us consider that a hip hop album. But if you want to go that route, that's fine. Off of pure quality, though, Watts. Come on, bro. You know for a fact it's not better than the Mobb Deep album. It's not better than any of the other albums we mentioned.
Get the fuck out of here. That shit is toilet water. Make it the fuck out of here.
I don't, but
toilet water.
I don't know, bro. But I'm gonna get to my number 1. Probably an album you guys haven't heard, and that's okay because again, showing my age here. Number 1, I got Mick Jenkins, "Murders of Crow." That's my guy. I mean, he's easily one of the most underrated rappers out of Chicago as well too. I purchased his album as soon as it was released.
Midwest bias, sir.
Nah, because if you look at other prominent sources, they actually have him in like their top 10 as well too. But here's the thing: I feel like he because he's an independent artist and he's not really like he kind of left his label. He kind of got lost in the mix. Because a lot of people remember him from his earlier mixtapes and his earlier albums. But and then again, we're going off of what resonated with you the most, what album you listened to the most. It's not going off of just the metrics of what is the best album from everybody. And to Watt's point, music is subjective. Hip hop isn't a genuine place if we all got the same number 1. You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, my number 1 is Mick Jenkins' "Murder of Crow." I think that when you talk about rapping, when you talk about being able to rap over some of the most interesting beats I've ever heard, and making and having a flow pocket out of anything was great to me. Some of my favorite tracks is Dreamcatchers, On VHS, and Deadstock. And honestly, if you guys have questions why I got it number 1, listen to it one time and then you can come back to me. Okay. So that's why I got it number 1.
Slander.
Let God sort them out. Number 1. Clearly, there's no debate. It's not because everybody's saying it, because if you know me, you know goddamn well I'm always going against the grain. I don't play with other people.
Not this time.
Why not this time?
Not this time.
No. It's just from top to this is. First of all, we didn't hear clips together in X amount of years, so that was the anticipation where is Malice gonna sound like the old Malice? Is he gonna go the no Malice route? We didn't know. He went back to Malice, and now look, he's arguably the best MC for 2025, off just what he was rapping on the album. This is a classic. It's a classic. Talking about modern day classic. Let God Sort Them Out is a modern day classic. No skips. No skips. Introspective. Clips is talking about more than just drug talk on here. Birds Don't Sing, Song of the Year. Again, top to bottom. We already know the rollout, classic, legendary rollout. They still, they still touring off that. You know what I'm saying? They still running around off that album. So again, classic. A1. A1 for me.
And I stay with Slander. I got the Clips. That's another album of the year. Let God Sort Them Out. The best rollout of 2025. The return of Malice. The return of these two brothers. I'm not going to say that Malice is the best MC in 2025. I'm not going into that bag. I know a lot of people are saying that. If you want to say the MVP of this project, that's one thing. But I'm not going to crown that brother MVP of rapping. I'm just not going to do that. And to be honest, the people that say that Malice, some people act like Malice washed Push on every track, and I don't fully agree with that. I don't agree with that at all.
Nah, I don't agree with that at all either.
I've been very critical of Pharrell in the past, but I have to understand that Pharrell and Clips, when they get together, they're going to do their 1-2. I think Birds Don't Sing, yes, I'm going to say it again, it's one of my favorite songs of the album. I think my man Lang said earlier that I think you said you wanted that song. They started heavy, I think you said, right?
Yeah, they started heavy, then they ended kind of like mellow.
Mellow?
You know what I'm saying?
But I think we're big, especially on this show, a lot. We talk about setting off your album, right? And for them to set up that song with Birds Don't Sing, and it took me a long time to get to track 2 when I first heard track 1. I was stuck on track 1 when I first came out, right? The POV song, you spoke about that earlier with Tyler. Love that song. H Trumpets at first, I did not like that song, but it grew on me, right? The Mike Tyson joint, love that joint a lot. The FICO song with Stove God, when like everybody, I think everyone feels the general consensus is that we wish Stove would have got a 16, right? This project could get a Grammy. I know we don't care about the Grammys in hip hop. We don't care about that. I'm still mad about the PP line. Yes, I did not like the PP line. I'm still mad about the PP line. But
Yellow Diamonds didn't like PP.
No, but I started the project overall, man. And for Malice to lead the ministry and to come back to rapping and to not lose a step and for having the general consensus love him the way they did, we can't ignore that at all. You just can't ignore that, man. In terms of hooks, I thought they did a great job in terms of hooks also. The hooks on there is stupendous. Chains and Whips with K-Dot. Love Kendrick's verse. Love it, love it, love it. Took shots at Travis Scott, took shots at Drizzy Drake and everything like that. So for me,
he also hold on. Don't forget the shots at Jim Jones too. Don't forget the shots at Jim Jones too.
Absolutely. So to me, this is a very dope project. I don't got it as a C word, but it's a project that I'm still playing till now. Woo, fellas, we made it top 20 list. Thank you. Watch, you want to take back your number 1 list, man? Or were you joking or you dead ass serious?
Take take that back. Yeah. We're gonna give you an opportunity. Change that number 1. You bugging. We're gonna give you the opportunity to do that shit now. Like, just say you were playing, you were trolling, you did it for the show, but throw something else on.
That's the album.
The great thing about hip hop is we all gave different albums and why, and I feel it was a representation of everything that came out in hip hop in 2025.
Drake's album?
I'm talking about everybody. The albums everybody brought. I thought we represented everywhere in a good way.
All right. 2-hour show, fellas. I appreciate that very much and shit like that. So number 1 album you had was Mick Jenkins. Me and Slan had Clips, and Watts had Drake and Party Next Door. Watts, what did I miss at Drake and Party Next Door? What did I miss, bro?
You didn't. You heard everything. When I say No Kids, you heard that song. You couldn't avoid it. In Florida they played We in Miami, turning up another night. Like that. So it's not like I'm talking about songs that didn't penetrate your soul. Like I'm talking about songs that covered the globe, covered America. So you act like I'm talking about a MC no one's ever heard of. You know what I'm saying? So
are you saying Drake raps better than Pusha and Malice? I just want to ask you that question, if you don't mind me asking.
I'm saying he dropped a better album.
So
Yes, bro. Yes, we have different, like hip hop is subjective. I gave you my reasonings. I compared it to the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I gave you the songs. I'm backing up why. I'm defending what I say. I'm not just saying Infinite is better than Murder Music, and I can't defend it. He literally couldn't defend it. I can defend what I say. He couldn't defend that.
I never said it was. I said it's right there. I like it.
It's not there. It's not.
I like it. I like it. This nigga comparing this bullshit to fucking the miseducation of Lauryn Hill. That's fucking ridiculous.
I stand on it.
That don't make no fucking sense. You're gonna stand on shit by yourself. You're gonna stand on shit by yourself. I'm not even stand by his goddamn self.
EPMD, yo, is in this.
My murder music tank is better than that shit. My murder music tank is better than that bullshit he just said.
Both of y'all takes are asinine, in my opinion. I don't know what's the worst take. I'm sorry. Having Drake at number 1 and Party Next Door and having
get the fuck out of here.
Watson, you might get that. I ain't gonna lie, Watson. I love you like
yeah. Drake's not even them niggas is not even hip hop, yo. That's not even hip hop.
A person like a person who loves having Drake
the fuck out of here.
And Party Next Door or the Party albums. Oh my god.
Party Next Door.
Listen, Slander, Lang, Watson, I love y'all brothers, man. We did a 2-hour show, top 20 albums. I appreciate y'all brothers very much, man. I love y'all, man. You know what I mean?
Thank you for having me as always. Thank you for having me as always. Peace, y'all.
All right, my guy. Shout out Slander. Shout out Watts. Shout out my brother Lang. I know the vibes already. PSA for life.